0 o'clock to 0:10. Narrator asterisk he was just a 19-year-old college dropout with a simple website. Today, he's worth over $100 billion. This is the untold story of how Mark Zuckerberg built Facebook and the dark struggles almost destroyed it. Asterisk 011 to 120. The backstory. Narrator. In 2004, Mark Zuckerberg was a sophomore at Harvard. Frustrated by the lack of a unified student network, he hacked together a site called Facebook in just 2 weeks. Within 24 hours, 1,200 students signed up. But then, disaster struck. 121 to 230. The conflict. Narrator Zuckerberg was accused of stealing the idea from twins Cameron and Tyler Wing. The legal battles nearly bankrupted Facebook before it even took off. But Mark had a secret weapon. 231 to 345. The turning point. Narrator. In 2005, billionaire Peter Thiel invested $500,000 for 10% of Facebook. That decision turned Thiel's stake into over $10 billion. But Zuckerberg's biggest test was still coming. 3:46 to 5 o'clock. The success and lesson. Narrator. Today, Facebook has 3 billion users, but Zuckerberg's real genius wasn't he just coding it, was his relentless focus on one rule. Move fast and break things. Narrator. Want more success stories? Smash that like button and subscribe for next week's breakdown of Elon Musk's rise. Hey everyone, it's me, 1-to-1. Mark Zuckerberg was just 19 years old when he created Facebook out of his dorm room. At the time, he was a second-year computer science student at Harvard University. He saw all these different social groups at the school, but no easy way for them to connect with each other. So in January of 2004, Mark started developing a website called the Facebook, where students could easily interact with their peers, view what they were up to, and make new friends. But everything changed when he received an email from 2 of his classmates, Cameron and Tyler Wing. They invited him to check out their project called Harvard Connection. It was supposed to be a social networking site for Harvard students, and they wanted Zuckerberg to help code it. However, there was just one problem. The Winklevosses claimed that Mark betrayed them and stole the idea after seeing the early version. They said that he used this to launch his own Facebook website without giving them credit or any money. Although the exact truth may never be known, the Winklevosses did file a lawsuit against him shortly after the site went public. It turns out that many of Harvard's most elite students felt that Facebook threatened their social standing. Some people even organized a campaign asking others to delete their accounts in protest. Despite all the criticism, Mark pressed on because he believed in his vision of connecting people around the world. That brings us to the turning point of the movie. In 2005, Zuckerberg and his friend Eduardo Saverin needed outside investors to keep Facebook afloat. Enter Peter Thiel. He was a co-founder of PayPal, who was looking for a promising investment opportunity. After meeting with Mark, he realized that Facebook was growing faster than any other social media platform at the time. So Thiel decided to invest $500,000 for a 10% stake in the company. Little did he know that his investment would eventually be worth over $10 billion. Not only did this give Facebook enough capital to survive, but it also showed other potential investors that it was a legitimate business opportunity. Soon enough, Facebook expanded beyond college campuses and into the wider internet community. Anyone over the age of 13 could sign up for a free account, and the rest is history. Today, Facebook has grown to over 3 billion daily active users across its various properties, and Mark Zuckerberg is now worth more than $100 billion. He's donated millions to charity and become one of the most influential voices in technology. However, it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows along the way. Let's take a look at some of the problems he faced. First, there are ongoing concerns about privacy and data security. Every time you log on to Facebook, you have to give away personal information in exchange for using their service. And that information can be used to target you with advertising or even sold to third parties without your knowledge. Second, Facebook has been criticized for spreading fake news and propaganda. The algorithms that determine which posts appear on your feed are designed to maximize engagement. As a result, false information can spread like wildfire and influence elections. Third, there are worries that Facebook is becoming too powerful and monopolistic. They've purchased Instagram and WhatsApp, 2 of the most popular apps in the world, and are now working on a virtual reality headset. This gives them control over how billions of people interact with each other and consume content. So let's think about the lessons we can take away from this. Lesson no. 1. Don't be afraid to disrupt the status quo. When Zuckerberg launched Facebook, he was targeting a very specific niche of college students. He didn't set out to create a global phenomenon, but by challenging the way things were done and providing a better user experience, he quickly grew his user base. Lesson number 2. It's not always about the money. When Thiel invested in Facebook, he knew he wouldn't see a return on his investment for several years. In fact, he lost money in the short term due to market fluctuations. But he was willing to take that risk because he believed in Zuckerberg's vision. Lesson no. 3. Sometimes you need outside help. Even if you're a brilliant coder, you'll still need help from others to build a successful business. That could mean hiring employees, partnering with other companies, or seeking guidance from mentors. Just remember to choose your partners wisely. As we've seen, Facebook has faced many obstacles over the years, but through it all, they've remained one of the most valuable brands in the world. That's because they've stuck to their core values and never stopped innovating. Mark Zuckerberg once said, "We will continue to make the investments necessary to build this platform, even if we do unsee a financial return for a long time." And that's exactly what they did. Facebook didn't become profitable until 2009, 5 years after its launch. But by that time, they had such a strong user base that they were able to generate billions of dollars in revenue. So the next time you log on to Facebook, take a moment to appreciate the hard work and dedication that went into creating such a powerful platform. What do you think? What's the one thing you would break to succeed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And as for me, I'm going to continue moving fast and breaking things until I figure it out. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.